Greetings and welcome to part 2 of Commands and Colors Ancients and the Battle of Tanagra 457 BC. We are seeing this epic struggle between the Athenians and the Spartans. The Spartans led by Nicodemus here, who's located here with this hoplite unit, and Myronides, the Athenian leader, who is located there. And he, if you remember, he barely escaped from this hex where his previous unit were eliminated. We see one banner for each side here, so it's pretty even in the victory banner count so far. So yeah, I think it's the Athenian turn. They go first in this game, so they have a line command and they have a counterattack. Just to remember what we played last, if you want to play the counterattack, or what the Spartans did play last, it was the order mounted. So they could actually play that too, and by that activate each and every hoplite unit, which is not bad in this situation, I guess. Otherwise, we could also play that line command. What options do we have? We could activate that cluster of units there. We have one hoplite there. Otherwise, it's more skirmishing. Maybe not a bad thing. The other one we could activate is those guys. They could get some hits on the Spartans here, or we could activate this big bunch of units and start to move up the Athenian allies here. So I think we have some Argives and other guys here. Or we play this card and basically activating each and every hoplite unit we have on the board, and that would be these guys, those two guys, and there's three other guys here. Yeah. Good question. As usual, I see good things with both. Be good to get the attack here. It would be good to go against those guys, and it would of course be good to start moving up these guys. But with what the good thing is, with the counterattack, we could do one attack here. We could attack with those guys here and start moving only the hoplites. The thing is, if we break the line by that, we're not in that good situation to play this card. I think this is the better one. I mean, we have a good counterattack because they play the order mounted. So I play this, and we will try to hit hard on many fronts here. Sorry, that was an auxiliary. Okay, I only have one attack here then. That might change the plan anyway. I thought this was an hoplite. It isn't. So I get one attack there, and then moving up. If I play the line command, I could get more attacks in actually. Maybe I still go with the line attack then. But again, I don't know which cluster to activate. I'm gonna let the fate decide what I'm gonna do. Because I think it's three pretty good things. I want to get these guys moving. I could get them one hex forward, and then the next turn I'm ready to attack them by large numbers. And we can even start attacking these lights, and they will of course evade, but maybe we get a hit, and at least we scare them away so they cannot skirmish us. Here would be good to start attacking these isolated group of Spartan allies here. And here, of course, would be nice to start hitting those guys, either those or those guys, and I could bring my auxiliaries with me. So I will play the line command, and I will let the fate decide what cluster to activate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6. And it's the middle group. So it's these guys who will now activate. And question is, who should we go for? It's of course tempting to return with Myronides and attack Nicodemus here. But what to do with these guys? They could just stay put and put some ranged fire here, or they could move in and also do an attack. We could of course with both units attack these guys. Let's do that. Let's try it out. I think I'd go for these guys because they cannot retreat. Okay, they can ignore one flag, but that's it. And yeah, I will get, 4 + 3 dice against that. So I have a pretty good chance to eliminate those guys actually, because I also have the leader with me. So let's see. Let's start with who should we start with? I mean, whoever I choose, they will be able to hit back. That's for sure. So I think because that's the situation, I'll actually start with the auxiliaries because they are less valuable, and if they could get a few hits in here, I could actually get that guy with Myronides' attack later on. So let's start with the auxiliary. Even though they only get 3 dice, I hit with all bells and whistles here. And of course I roll really bad now, so there were no hits, and they of course fight back with 4 dice, and they are adjacent to a leader, 2 hits and a flag. Okay, that was a totally miscalculated attack from the Athenians, and they also had to retreat. Too bad. Okay, I still have Myronides here, and since we didn't get any hit on these guys, I will actually choose to attack Nicodemus. And as a matter of fact, I could kill those guys. I have 4 dice, it's only 3 blocks, so there's a fair chance to get them. Well, almost. 2 hits. Almost. Let's see what happens with Nicodemus. He's fine, and he did stand his ground, so he will of course fight back. And he got 1 hit on us. So let's check the fate of Myronides. Oh, close call. But he's fine. And that's that. No banners dealt this turn. And well, does the situation look good for the Athenians here now? No. Now they are surrounded by enemies, especially when those guys retreated away as well. Only down to 2 blocks here, so maybe Myronides will see his second unit eliminated this turn, and he will have to retreat again, perhaps. Let's see about that. It depends a bit on what cards we have for the Spartans. And here we are. We have 3 here, we have 2 in the center, and we have another 2 on our left. And I think it's no doubt on where I want to play. I want to go after Myronides now. So 2 in the center. It will be this untouched unit here, and let's activate that in reserve if in case we don't get them. Yeah. Should we do any movement? Well, I think I'll do this instead. I will not activate that unit. This card has a helmet, it means I can activate the leader. So I will actually activate Nicodemus here, and he moves up to this activated hoplite unit. So these guys can now attack. If these guys will retreat, we can actually momentum advance and do another attack. So I think that's a good thing to do in this situation. And they are down to 2 blocks, so we need 2 hits. We got 1, 2, 3 hits. So a second Athenian hoplite unit is eliminated. Spartans gain their second banner. Let's move these guys. 2 banners, 1 banner there, and again we need to check the fate of Myronides. He's fine again, he can retreat again. Basically has 2 options: join that unit or join those slingers. I fear that if we go here we will soon be in the same situation. Needing to escape again, but I will do that. I will go here. At least I got 3 dice in close combat. So we could also momentum advance, and that would be to this hex. And this time I will do that. I'm not in range for the enemies here anymore, and this is a better place to be, so we can activate from 2 different sections of the battlefield. So that's that. An okay turn, I think, for the Spartans. They gain that second banner. Okay, so now the Athenians got a counterattack. Or wait a minute. Sorry. It's they had this card from the. I'm a bit tired, I think. Anyway, they have had this card all along. This is the new card. So it's 3 on the Athenian right, meaning over there. Or we activate 2 in the center with the counter attack. That's the other option we have now. But I will go with this. Spare this for a better moment. So I will activate 3 here. I know we could use this card to get away with the Auxilia, because they will most probably be attacked again next time and probably killed, but if we could shift the focus here, maybe the Spartans need to react here, because now I think we can do some funny things with this card. So we have 3 here, and we will activate these guys, and these guys now. I want to eliminate that light unit here, and I have a good chance to do that. So the Thessalian cavalry will ride down here. Hoplites move up, and now we have a trapped light unit here that we can hit hard with our hoplites, and that we will do. So those guys cannot evade now. We have the first attack coming from here. 4 dice and 1 hit. First of all, the thing is, these guys are not supported, and they took 2 flags. This was a flag, and they retreat, if I'm not remembering wrongly. They retreat 2 hexes per flag, so they actually, and they cannot take anyone, so they would need to retreat 4 hexes, which they can't. They are stuck here, so they lose basically 4 blocks by that, and they only have 3, so they are eliminated. And this time the Athenians gained their second, so it's 2-2 here. And we could also momentum advance here, and we will do that. These guys lost their opportunity to attack, but I think they're happy with that. These guys got all the glory. And these guys too, I guess, because they were killing off the fleeing lights here. And still they have some time to attack these auxiliaries. And since they are not supported, I dare to do that, because there's a fair chance I can get some hits and even retreat those guys. So I will attack with 3 dice. Cavalry flank attack here, and they got what I wanted, a flag and a hit. So remove 1, and they need to retreat and cannot by that hit back. So they are rushing towards the center, backwards. Now the cavalry can do momentum advance, and since they're cavalry, they can do a free another attack, and we do that on the same unit here. It's 3 dice again. This guy, time we got 2 hits. This is really good. But they did stand their ground, so they can actually hit back. And we hit with blues and swords. So they actually managed to get 1 hit on this Thessalian cavalry too. Not bad. Well, we're seeing some action eventually here now. The flank is lost 1 unit, the lights of course, and the auxiliary are starting to rotate here as well. So the hoplites and other auxiliary need to react, I think. They're down to some... Well, there's a little crisis in the Spartan camp here, that's for sure. The big worry for the Athenians now is their army leader with that weakened auxiliary unit that's in range for a Spartan attack. But let's see if it's doable for them to do that. So we hide the Athenian cards and check out the Spartan response. Okay, 4 in the center, or we could react here on our left. Again, there are a few good choices here. Because one good thing is we could now get our revenge on this cavalry. We can block those guys' retreat path and attack. And probably eliminate those guys. And also maybe get some attack up here towards the Athenian hoplites approaching. Here of course is a tempting target to do to try to kill that unit, and maybe this time in the 3rd attempt get Myronides as a prisoner or something. Yeah. Many tempting choices here, or at least 2. With this or this card. Well, I have to roll a die for it. So 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Okay. They go for the center. It's actually 4 units in the center. It's a huge activation card actually. This is for sure. We want to activate those guys. And we could activate 3 more guys here. let's just bring these guys to the baseline, as far away from the Athenians as possible. We still could activate one unit actually. Too bad these guys are here, we cannot run away with those guys. That's the first guy that are in the center section from this side scene. So we could move there, we could move up, but why? If we move there, we're just putting ourselves in a position where the Athenians can attack us from several angles, so I'm not liking that. We could move up the auxiliary, throwing some javelins, but then again we'll just get attacked. So I think I'm good with this. So I'm just going to retreat away these two guys. These guys will move up. Let's bring them to the center, and they will now try to get those auxiliary units there. I need 2 hits for that. I got 1. No, sorry, it's auxiliary. It's green. So I actually got them. I got them. So they got eliminated. And the Spartans again taking the lead here. And this is the 3rd time Myronides needs to run away. And he successfully did that again. Since we have a leader on this side, I think Myronides will escape to this side to get a chance to attach with some guys here. So he will actually go 3 in case these guys will get a double time or something. They could move up after me and attack if I would go there only. So I go there, I can now reach whatever unit I want in this cluster of Athenians. We could of course momentum advance, and I will do that. Because now we're in striking range against the Athenian left, and that's good. Okay. It's the Athenians again. They couldn't use the counterattack. This means they can activate 4 in the center. They only got 2 guys in the center. No one in reach of Spartans, unless you count these guys who could move 1 hex here or here and throw javelins. Or we could activate loads of lights. The bad thing now for the Athenians, they cannot follow up the cavalry charge here. They could easily get the banner here and even out the count, but that's not possible with this hand. So we could go for the lights. We have a few places we could put in some fire at least. I think I'll do that. So the Athenians will activate light troops. They can activate a maximum of 5 because 5 is their real card hand. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could activate all but 1. Well, I will activate the slingers here. I want to activate these lights. What else? I think I'm gonna want to move up these guys to close the line here. That's 3 units, 2 more. Thing is, if I will activate those guys, I'm afraid that these guys will scare away these guys with their fire, and then these guys don't have a target. I could of course do a tricky move here. I could move back here. They can move 2 hexes, right? And then they are attached to my leader for the next turn. because I see some fighting coming up here, so it'd be good to have a leader with us. I think that's a okay move. So that was 4. Okay, let's move up these lights as well. Like that. So these guys will actually move 2. They cannot fire. These guys will move 1. They can now fire. And now we have a nice link here. These guys will do this fetching all the broken army commander back here. Come on! Fight is still going on, even though you have lost 2 hoplite units. There's still a battle going on here. So attach and fight back. Let's see if you can do that. But these guys will just stay put, and they can do 2 dice attacks against their foes. So let's start on this flank where we have the 1 die attack, and let's try to get this unit with a leader. So we're looking for a blue. We got the blue. So impressive shots there with the slingers. They rushed up, loaded some good lot of stones here and hit those guys. They were unprepared and were holding the shields down apparently. So 1 hit there, and as a matter of fact we need to check that leader's casualties. Oof, close. That was a good hit. Then we have these guys. Let's start here. The slingers will attack Nicodemus units there. It's 2 dice and blues are... Oh my! The slingers are in good shape now. Actually 2 hits. This is awesome. What a hit. Imagine if Nicodemus also would be a casualty now. Nope. He's fine, but his unit took a hard blow there from the stone throwing lights there. And we have another light unit. They are standing on this hill, showering these guys with the javelins, the enemy lights. So we're looking for greens. Another hit. Now this is a good skirmishing by the Athenians. Loads of hits here all over. Even here with the 1 die attack. So good turn there. And now these guys are not that impressive anymore. New card there, and now let's see what the Spartans have up their sleeve. Okay, leadership. They could activate this bunch. That's good. This is a really good card. We could also activate just 3 units, whatever here. Or 2. Okay, we have loads of... I don't see any immediate danger here. Of course, we could be skirmished here a lot, but I don't think they can be that lucky turn after turn. So, I mean, here we could basically do 3 turns in a row activations. So let's do that. I think we can get that cavalry now. So we play the leadership any section. And, well, basically, I'll activate all of these guys. And now we'll see a big clash here. These guys move up. Yeah, and these guys move up and these guys move up. Now, what to do with these guys then? I think I just move them up to follow up here. Kind of wanted to just use that guy to eliminate those I mean, if I get one flag, these guys are gone. Then I could concentrate with his hoplites to fight his infantry here. I'd like that. Let's see. That was the movement anyway. Let's start here. We only have one target for these units, so we can start off with those. The light will evade back there. So it's 3 dice and I only hit with greens. Well, we got 1 hit, so we managed to catch some of these lights. We cannot momentum advance now since they did evade. So we're staying put here. Now the question, do I dare to attack these guys with only 1? You know, I hit with leader symbols, I hit with swords, I hit with blues. And 1 flag is enough to kill this off. So I think I dare to do that. And then I can concentrate my hoplites on the enemy infantry. I'll dare that. So it's 3 dice. And let's see. Okay, I think this is enough. Yeah, I actually got 3 hits of those guys, so we got them. Good. It's 4 banners now for the Spartans. They are getting ahead. Do I want to momentum advance? Nope. I don't want to. Next up, we have only 1 target here. We will attack those auxiliaries who cannot retreat. So we got 4 dice and hit with everything basically. We got 1 and 2 hits. Maybe not that impressive, but that's something. Thing is, they will now hit back with 3 dice. And they also got 2 hits and a flag. I have 3 blocks here, so we're still alive. Let's see. We must remember we have that flag. Oops-a-daisy. Sorry about that. Let's see the fate of that leader. First of all, he's okay. So we have 1 flag now that we could take. Oh, that was not good. Not good at all, actually. I mean, now I'm in a bad position here. I can be reached from a few units here now, so I will actually take that flag and retreat with that leader here. The bad thing with that is that these guys will now no more hit with the flag leader symbols. Ah, crap. Well, I have to do that because I need to save these guys. Line is crumbling here, that's for sure. These guys are standing against a lot of strong units, so I will try to get those auxiliaries now with this attack. That would, if I get them, that will bring me to 5 banners. I just need to collect 1 from wherever, you know. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, the other choice would be to try to weaken 1 of the enemy hoplites here, but no, I go for the auxiliaries, and I need 2 hits. And as I said, sadly, leader symbols doesn't count here now. And we only got 1 hit. That was bad, really bad actually. And what's even worse is that they got 2 flags. I think they are happy to take, because now they are running out of reach of us. And we didn't get that banner we wanted, because now the Athenians have a few good choices to perhaps end the game actually. That was bad. I will not do the momentum advance here. I will stay here trying to hold off the Athenians reaching my weakened unit here. At least I'm in a way for 1 of their units. It didn't go as I expected. So the Athenians have a golden opportunity. They need okay, they need still 4 banners, so it's not that easy for them to get the win here. Okay, counterattack, meaning we can play leadership any section, or a clash of shields. It could be used here with 2 units. Okay, I could get that hoplite with that card, that's for sure. I mean, I will get 6 dice. And, well, I think this is a good opportunity anyway. I have another one here. I will play this. That's really good, because the thing is, if I attack with that guy first and assume I only get 1 flag against that unit, he will retreat there, and I still can get another attack in because they cannot flee here, you know. So I'm still in reach. But if I roll 2 flags, then I cannot reach him. But I have a good chance to eliminate a full hoplite unit this turn, so I will take that opportunity. Here we can do the same, you know, but they will evade, but I will still get 6 dice, and I need 2 greens. That's not impossible. Yeah, there's no movement when playing this card, but you can momentum advance, and if you would be able to, you could actually also do a bonus close combat. But I don't have any leaders adjacent. So maybe let's start here. And as I said, these lights will run away, but I still get 6 dice, and I'm looking for greens. I got 2 of them. That was what I'm looking for. So good attack here, and the Athenians gather their 3rd banner by that. We cannot momentum advance because the enemy did evade. So let's move here. Okay, we have 6 dice here as well. And now I don't want to roll 2 flags, please. Only 1 at the maximum. I rolled none. But we got 2 hits. 2 hits. I think that was a good roll actually, because they are staying put, and we can get that guy now with the next roll. So these did that, a perfect softening up, and here comes another hoplite attack, rushing into the flank of that unit, and that should be it. Yeah, we got 3 hits, so these hoplites are now eliminated, and the Athenians have evened out the banner count now. I could momentum advance, and I think I'll do it this time. Now I'm a good reach of, well, within a good reach to get 2 banners, and 2 banners is what we're looking for to win the game, so not bad at all. So we have the Spartans going next. They can answer here, and they could do some light unit movement, or just activation, I'd say. And I'm a bit tempted to do that. I can throw some javelins here. I need 2 banners. And I could actually escape with that guy. This is the critical one. I could activate those with that card. I could actually get away then. Actually, it's enough with this card then. Or I'll play the lights. I could do some retreat, but also doing some offensive action. The bad thing is I cannot get away with the hoplites with that card. But we could get some good skirmishing attacks in again. Against Nicodemus. Tough choice. I think I mean, we are closing into the end game here, so I'll play this card a bit defensive to get my guys out of the way. So I will attack, no, not attack, but activate these guys, move them into safety behind here, and these guys could actually move 2 hexes, so they are also running away. Now I'm out of reach of all the Athenian units, which I think is what we're looking for in that was a high priority in this case. A real defensive move, but maybe I can counter it up with this card next time. This is the bad thing. We don't have any troops left in this section now, so we kind of have a dummy card in our hand now. But as we have the Spartan hand, we still got another card, so we have another one here coming up. So let's see. I think this will be it for the second part. Interesting part, I think. Things have really started to happen here. So Spartans have luckily got away with those guys as far as possible from the Athenians, out of reach, so they cannot harvest some cheap points here. And I think the most dangerous target or enemy for these units was this cavalry unit we got eliminated here. That was important. Otherwise they could, road around here and roundhouse these guys and just gather those last banners they need. We have some critical places still. I mean, these guys are not in a good shape. Only supported by this full auxiliary unit here. And they will now be in reach for many Athenian attacks the next turn. And it's the Athenian turn next time. They could also, if they want to start some real good skirmishing here, they have 3 units capable of skirmishing here, and they could do some hits before we clash here. Anyway, as I said, interesting turn. I think both sides have a good opportunity to win this fight. It's going to be some luck is needed for both sides, both in the card hands and maybe even more on the die rolls. I mean, this will be any side could win actually, depending on how they roll. So that's it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you will be back for part 3, and I'm sure that will be the solution of this battle. Okay, bye for now.